Hey guys, Lampa92 here again with the second part of my questions and answers video, and if the first one didn't appear in your sub boxes, they failed over the last few days again I think, then please go check it out, the link will be in the description. And again, I'll just show you some random trading on Ultimate Team in the background while I answer the questions. The last question I answered in the first part was why are you making videos, and the next question somebody asked was which city in Germany do you live in. It's a rather small town called Hema or Hema, don't know how to pronounce it in English. It's close to Dortmund and to Cologne, cities you might know. Half an hour driveway to Dortmund and like 1 to 1.5 hour driveway to Cologne. Next question was, do you prefer the Rangers or rather the Celtics? I would say none of these teams, to be honest. I can't really follow the Scottish League from Germany. You can't see it on TV, or just only the biggest game, of course, between Rangers and Celtic. And I'm no real fan of this league as well, so I don't have a favorite team in there. I like the Celtic home kit, which looks pretty cool. I use it on Ultimate Team, but it has nothing to do with me liking Celtic more than the Glasgow Rangers. Next question was, what was the biggest profit you ever had or ever made? And I already told you that I made the biggest single profit with Samuel Eto'o, 11,600 coins with him, and my highest overall trade profit was 2.3 million. It dropped a lot when I bought the Inform team, but now it's back up to around 1.8 million, and it will go up more when I sell all my players I have on the trade pile. Next question was, which improvement do you hope for in FIFA 12? And I could dedicate a whole video to this, but as a lot of people on YouTube did this already, most famous probably KSI DWT, or however to say his name, and Nepenthes in his Rise to Fame series. I'll just state what I would like to have improved in FIFA 12 and don't concentrate on the details. Well, of course, to make long shots much harder to do, skills harder to do, or easier to defend skills, then finesse shots should be less powerful. Also, 1-2 passes are still too effective. They have to sort that out. Also, the whole crossing and passing or whatever should be much harder to do, and headers should be more difficult to score in my opinion. And of course the keepers, their whole positioning, especially when facing long shots or finesse shots, should be improved dramatically. And besides these gameplay aspects, they should of course try to improve the EA service, and especially concerning pro clubs or pro ranked matches, because it's almost impossible to play one. The next question was, which player is best for bargains, normal players and inform players as well? Well, 2 questions, and it's really difficult to answer. I can say some normal players I usually trade or often trade and get for cheaper than they usually go. These are the Toure brothers, Yaya Toure and Kolo Toure. Then at this point Balotelli quite often, and also Edin Dzeko. And for inform players, I'm really sorry, but it's almost impossible to say. The prices vary so much over only a short period of time, and I don't know which players usually are put up for less than they actually can go for. So I'm sorry I can't answer this question, but you just have to look for inform players and maybe you manage to pick one up for cheaper than they actually go for. And the next question was, do you use a FIFA database? No, I don't use the database. I just know the players' prices because of my own experience, because of spending time at the 59th minute. With this I got a feeling of the players' prices, and I don't really want to trust in a database because first of all, it's better to trust your own experiences, and secondly, the players' prices change so frequently, so often, sometimes even during one day, and I don't want to trust a database which might not be accurate or up to date. So no, I'm not using a database. Next question was, do you ever write down the players' prices? And again, I have to say no, I've never done that. It could be helpful sometimes, but never done this. I can remember all the players' prices. It's not that much to keep in mind. Again, if you write them down, then one day later they won't be up to date anymore in many situations. So no, I don't write down players' prices. The next question was, buying packs, is it better to do this on the web app or on the actual console? And to be honest, I have no idea. I don't think that there is any difference in this. Doesn't matter, and it also shouldn't matter if you open packs on the web app or on the console. So no real answer to this question. And now the last question already, which is your favorite game apart from FIFA? And I don't know if the person who asked this question meant at the moment or for all time my favorite game, so I'll answer them both. First of all, my actual favorite game apart from FIFA is Assassin's Creed 2. I really like the Assassin's Creed games. With the open world you have to explore and this good combination of a tactical and role-playing game and also action in there. Pretty good, and the graphics are also really impressive. So I really like this game. And now my favorite game apart from FIFA for all time, I'll just say it for normal consoles or the PC. And my favorites were, first of all, Lord of the Rings Return of the King for PC. Was an extremely awesome game, especially the cooperation mode. Spent hours playing this and still sometimes play it even today, even if this game is really old by now. And even an older game is also one of my favorite games ever is Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 for PC. Graphics were pretty crappy back there, but it's an awesome game and really makes fun. And besides the normal consoles or the PC, of course, probably my favorite game of all time is Pokemon for Game Boy Color. This game I played during a great part of my childhood, and I think a lot of you have as well. It's really awesome game. Yeah, it was absolutely great to have a game like that in the early ages of my life. So these were all the questions so far, and I hope you enjoyed these two parts. And personally, I enjoyed them a lot to answer these questions. It was quite funny to do this for a change. And if you want us to continue, ask more questions you would like to have answered, just put them in the comment section below. And please leave a like if you enjoyed this part. If you wanted to continue, then tell me as well in the comment section. Or if you want me to talk about a topic or a whole topic in one complete video, then you can also suggest something in the comment section below. Feel free to put in any ideas in there. I'll read them all and then decide what video to make next. And I really enjoyed this. It was great fun for me, and I hope you did too. Please subscribe to my channel Lampa92 if you like the content you see here. Go check out my other videos, please. Next Miter Bargain for the Week episode will be out on Sunday, and I'll see you guys then.